I'm on the highway to hell. Whoa, highway to hell. Oh. No. Ooh. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another Bloodtania episode. Since the last one, I did some exploring, and on this side of the island, you can see our house is over there. I found a node. Haven't researched yet. Didn't bring my thermometer with me. We got. This is going to be good. This one's got water and perdido. So between this one and the node next to our house, we have 4 of the primary elements. It'll be pretty nice. But also over here, I found a skeleton spawner. Pretty easy to find when the sand collapses on it and water starts spilling in. But inside the chest here, we ended up getting 2 Manasteel ingots, the steel sword, a steel helmet, and a few other things. I think we had like 2 buckets in here, some bread, and there's something over this way. I didn't bother looking when I came here originally because there were skeletons inside this section. This is a very small area. So, yeah, this was a nice find. We did some swimming. And came over here looking for more flowers. We needed more Bloodtania flowers. And over here I found a taiga which had some spruce trees. And then this is a savanna over in this area right here. And there are some sheep over in this savanna, so if we ever need wool, we know where to get it. But you can also see in the house, I took some of the spruce logs from that taiga biome and put a trim around the house so the roof doesn't look so bland. And is there another? No, just my imagination. I thought there was another node right there. So I don't see any other nodes at the moment. Should probably get some of these chickens caught so we can start getting some feathers. I'm getting plenty of eggs, but no feathers. So today, I think we'll work on getting more Manasteel, because these are the only 2 I got from the chest. We'll try and get ourselves a few items from Bloodtania to start making our mining and fighting easier. We don't have to keep replacing our tools every time they break, because they won't break so long as we keep mana in them. So I will get set up for that, and we will be right back. Okay, so we're out here at our mana pool, and we have our little bit of mana generation here. Let's go ahead and throw another coal in, get that going again. There we go, Endo Flame, making more mana for us. And we have our pool here. It's got a small amount in it. Hopefully it's enough for what we want. We want to get 1 more Manasteel, and you get Manasteel by just throwing iron in here. There we go. That gets us 3. This will be enough for a pick. Let's see if we can get 2 more here for a sword, because this one won't last forever. And we're going to need a way of storing mana in our inventory. And to do that, we're going to need to make probably not the band of mana. I don't know if we're going to have enough for 4 more Manasteel, but we should have enough to make a mana tablet. And this will take a mana pearl or a mana diamond. I have 6 diamonds and I have 4 ender pearls. Both of these can be used inside the pool to create a tablet. We're going to use a diamond since I only have 4 pearls, and I'm going to need pearls for something eventually, and I'll probably get diamonds more once I make this pick and start going down mining. So let's go ahead and we'll grab a couple more iron while we're here, see if we can go ahead and just create a ring. And probably, well, no. I was thinking maybe we could go ahead and create the Band of Aura. This would generate mana on anything that we have in our inventory that can hold mana, as long as we had it equipped. But this thing takes the 4 mana for a ring, as well as 5 more Manasteel and a mana pearl to actually create the rune, so I don't know if we'll have enough for that. Let's find out. Go ahead and just see how much Manasteel we can make right now. Let's see if we can make 9 more Manasteel. Probably not. 1, 2, 3, 4, what was that, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so we did have enough for that. Let's go ahead and look at what we're going to need to make this band of aura. We're going to need a mana pearl, and we're going to need this runic altar. A runic altar is going to take another mana pearl. We'll go ahead and do this one with a pearl, since we're short on both. And we're going to need 5 more rock for that. Let's get this before the night sets. Get that pearl. Okay. So we'll come over here, and that gets us our runic altar. Perfect. We're going to need another pearl for the rune itself, and 1 more rock. Let's get this set up. There's no mobs nearby. That's good. Oh, there is a skeleton over there. Well, we'll just keep our eye on him. Do we have another spreader? I'm going to need a spreader. No. So, okay, so what we'll do for now is we're going to set this guy up. I want to set him up here. We're going to go ahead and sleep, actually. Don't want any creepers sneaking up on us and blowing this whole thing apart. Okay, so since we only have the 1 mana spreader, we're just going to shift right click on the spreader. This will target the spreader with our wand, and we're going to tell it to look at the altar now. And then we're going to want to shift right click it again so that we're not bound to the spreader. And you can see that now it's pointing at the altar. The great thing with Bloodtania is you don't need there's no GUI for anything. So if I want to create this rune of mana, I just simply throw a pearl on there, and you'll see it's floating around now. If you want to get things back, you just shift and right click. So let's throw that pearl on there, and we need 5 Manasteel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. Now they're all nice and dancing around the altar. And to start this, we just right click the altar. You can see a tiny little spark down there. It's slowly growing bigger. This might take a moment. It's just got to send the mana in. Let's go ahead and make sure it starts going a little faster. It's probably waiting on mana from the day blooms without that. You can see there comes another burst of mana. And another burst. And the star is getting larger. Eventually, hopefully in a few seconds here, this star will get much larger and there will be sparks coming off of this. When that happens, we can complete this rune. Okay, so it's finally gotten enough mana. You can see there's the little lightning sparks coming off the altar. To create the rune, we just throw a piece of living rock on top and then right click it with the wand, and there we go. We have our rune of mana. So now that we've got that, let's go back inside and craft our stuff up. So we got the diamond to create our mana tablet. This is going to store mana that our tools will use. We have our band of aura here. This will create mana very, very slowly. This is like slower than a day bloom. It goes in the baubles section here. And we have 2 ring slots, so we'll just put it in the first one there. And there we go for that. Now, to create the tools, we can't use sticks. We have to use living wood. So we're going to need 10 pieces. know what? I don't think we need 10 pieces. I think I'm totally counting wrong. We need 1 piece for the sword, and 2. There you go. We only needed 6. So we got the sword here. Boom. Manasteel sword. And a pick. There we go. Now, if we were to use these right now, they would take durability damage since we don't have any mana in our tablet. But if we come over here, you can see when you have the wand out, it says accepting mana from items on the pool. If you shift right click, it'll now say sparing mana to items. If we throw the tablet on there, you should see some neat little sparks. Oh, not going to see the sparks because it already drained it really quick. But you can see now the little bar up there, it shows that we have some mana. And if you look down here at the experience bar, you see a little blue bar. This blue bar is how much mana you have on you. So as long as you have some mana here, then using these tools will not take any damage on them. Like you can see, the pick has 301 uses. Let's come down here. There, no damage, no damage, no damage. But this is using up mana from the tablet, which should be getting charged from our band of ore that we created. Look back here. See, it's a bit of a deviation from the typical band of mana. Instead of storing mana, it will slowly create and store it into mana-containing items in the wearer's inventory. Eventually, when we get some Manasteel, we can upgrade it, and this one will generate mana much faster than this one will. But Manasteel is going to be a ways away. We actually need an active beacon, and it's going to take mana diamonds, mana pearls, and a Manasteel ingot. It also takes half a mana pool of mana, so the generation we're getting is not going to suffice for that. Let's go ahead and get this spreader pointed back in the correct direction. There we go. Now it's filling up our pool again. So now we have a little bit of mana, and we have tools that won't break on us. The other nice side to this Manasteel pick is that it can mine obsidian. It's not very fast, but it will mine obsidian. So I think our next project will be to get to the Nether, so that we can start getting Nether wart, glowstone, and gas tears. Gas tears can be used for all kinds of things, in both blood magic and Bloodtania. Bloodtania mostly to get more ender pearls. So let's stop here for a moment. I'm going to actually go get some obsidian, and then we will come back. Okay, so we've gotten some obsidian now. Just did a very quick trip down. Got 13 obsidian. I put 3 in a chest, and came back up so we can get ready to go to the Nether. But I wanted to see first if this is going to be enough to make 4 more Manasteel. I'd like to get rid of this mana tablet for a band of mana. Oh, perfect. Almost out of mana. We are going to have to come up with a better way of generating mana, or just create a lot more flowers. And I think what we could end up doing is this one here, the cakey myrrhs. Cake is delicious, and the flowers love it too. So to create this thing, we're going to need some white, orange, and brown mana petals, which we should have all 3 of those. We got 1 brown here. That's enough to make the flower. We got a couple white, and we have a bunch of orange. But we also need this rune of gluttony. And this is going to be kind of expensive. It's going to take 2 mana diamonds, which we do have enough. I don't know if we have enough mana, but we do have the diamonds. We have a rune of winter and a rune of fire. Rune of fire is going to take a nether wart, so we definitely need to go to the Nether first. It's also going to take a nether brick. So, got to grab us some netherrack while we're there. We have gunpowder because creepers love to spawn around this area. We're also going to need this rune of winter. That's going to take some snow, which we can do thankfully to the snow bells from witchery. We have snow out there. Any color wool, some cake, a rune of water, and a rune of earth. Rune of earth is going to take some Manasteel, mushrooms, coal, and stone. That's simple enough. And this rune of water is going to take some sugarcane, bone meal, a fishing rod, and more Manasteel. So that's all simple stuff that we have. I'm thinking of going with cake because we have all these cows. I've bred tons of cows, and we have tons of chickens around. I'm starting to pile up on eggs here. And we have plenty of wheat from growing seeds to actually use for our flowers here. So we've got tons of wheat, tons of milk, tons of eggs, and tons of sugar from the sugar canes. So we may as well go ahead and make cake. You know, let the flowers eat cake. But first, let's get this band of mana, which I believe this tablet has to be empty. I think in the very newest version, it can be created with any tablet, but in this version, it has to be an empty tablet. So there we go. Emptied out the tablet. Hope it's emptied out. Let's find out. No, it didn't empty completely. I may actually have to take off my band of aura, because if this puts any mana in the tablet, I think it's going to not let me craft. So we'll take that off for a moment. We will throw that back on there. Look at that, we were actually carrying a sizable amount of mana on us. Hopefully one is correct. Alright, there we go. So now we have our band of mana. You know what, we're going to want to charge it up as well. Let's grab our band of aura. Go ahead and throw that back on. And let's swap this to giving mana. Throw our band on there. Let it get some mana. Alright, drain the pool. There we go. We have some mana. And it's not holding up our inventory, which isn't very full at the moment, but I tend to have my inventory get full at some point, and then it never empties. So let's go ahead and set up our portal here. There we go. Shall we see where we're going to end up? Here we go. Now where are we? Okay. You see anything cool nearby? We got glowstone, we got some quartz, and some netherrack. Don't see a fortress just yet. We're gonna need to find some place to get nether wart. I don't have a whole lot of cobblestone on me. Oh, wait. There's a fortress right here. This is perfect. Let's go ahead and grab up some netherrack also while we're looking at it. We're going to need this because you can smelt netherrack into nether brick. I'm going to need that for the runes. And this will actually be better than our stone for, you know, we should probably use this stone to protect our portal. I would hate for a gas to spawn out there and destroy our portal. So we'll make it like this. Let's get this up just a little bit higher. And, well, that's not going to protect everywhere, but I don't have... This is all the cobble I have. At some point, I'm actually going to have to go mining for cobble, because we need a lot of stone for these mods. You know, finally a use for all that cobble you get mining. I'm actually out. So we've got some netherrack here. We're gonna need some glowstone. Let's check out this fortress while we're here. I can do the mining off. Someone's been here. This must be the fortress that everybody's connected to. We're probably on like all corners of this fortress. Hopefully there is some nether wart here. I would hate to not get any nether wart here. I may... Yeah. If I can't find any netherwort here, I'm probably gonna have to go and steal some from one of the other guys. Just a little bit. We're also gonna need some soul sand. Where's the way up? It's always so hard to see in these things. Uh-oh. What kind of skeleton is that? Oh, you're a regular skeleton. I actually would have preferred a wither skeleton, just for the chance of having skulls. And you're probably getting background noise now. There's people over. Nothing up here. Wonder if there's any spawners here. I hope they... let's get some of that soul sand. I hope the guys didn't destroy the blaze spawners here, because those would be very nice to have. One thing we'll get to in... You know what? This sound is... Let's turn the music down. The blaze spawners would be very nice to have later on. When we get further in Bloodtania, you can actually move spawners, and we should be able to take one from here and put it in the overworld. And that would be pretty awesome. We could make our own little XP farm with multiple different mobs. Oh god, please don't be aggressive. Whew, okay. Oh, I do not have the armor to be fighting pigmen. This would be very scary if the pigmen started trying to kill us. Let's get back inside the fortress, away from the pigmen. I do not like pigmen. Hello, withers. You were already damaged. That's kind of weird. Oh, you hit me. Oh god, I'm gonna die. Oh god, I'm gonna die. No! Oh my god, that was very close. Oh wow. You know, I'm gonna sit here and let my mana not my mana. I'm gonna let my health regen, and then we'll come back when my health is full. Or you know what? We'll go ahead and just keep on going. No guts, no glory, right? Our health is high enough to handle this. I think we got a piece of coal from them. I want their heads. Even though we're in no condition to fight a wither. Give me some... Yeah, give me that magma cream. Give me that magma cream. Alright. You know, a good thing to find would be a blaze spawner. How about a blaze spawner fortress? Can you give me a blaze spawner somewhere? Is this? Ooh, we found a blaze spawner. Come on down, guys. Oh! Oh, hello. Hello. Okay, blazes. Come on down, blazes. I need your blaze rods. Let's be very careful here. Hello. Yeah, that's right. Come on down here. Not you. Well, you can come down if you want. I'd rather... You know, I'm thinking the sound's going to be too loud. So... Go ahead and go down here. It's probably still going to be too loud. There is our blaze. There we go. Blaze rods. Excellent. Another blaze rod. Okay, so we have 3 blaze rods. Let's see. I want one more. I want one more. I don't even think I need one more at the moment, but I'd rather just have another one. Come on down here, guy. Oh. Okay, so we gotta watch out for that skeleton over there. Come on, guy. Come on down. Hello. Hello. Come on down. That's right, come this way. More skeletons popping up behind us. That will be a very scary sight. Please do not come over here and kill me while I'm trying to get another blaze. Yes. Give me a blaze rod. You want to come down here? Come on down here. Come on down here. Come on. Okay, they don't want to come down here. We got 4 blaze rods, that's good. Let's, Ha! Oh wait, you're kind of trapped already, aren't you? Running, 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 running! Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, no. 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 Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Okay. So we just died. I accidentally canceled the recording. And yeah, got burnt to a crisp by a blaze after fighting that wither skeleton. Yeah. So here we are, getting our stuff back on. Oh man, that sucked. Okay, skeleton, he can't get to us right here. Okay, we're okay for the moment. So we've gotten some stuff. We could use some gas tears and some nether wart, but I don't think we're going to find nether wart down here. We may be able to find a ghast and get some gas tears, but we may have to come up with a way of farming them instead. I don't want to go down there. I think that's where the skeleton... Yeah, that skeleton's down there. I don't want to deal with him now. I want to go home. We're going to go home. Okay, so here we are. We're back here. We got some stuff. We don't have any gas tears. We don't have any nether wart. Nether wart we're going to have to go steal from someone and start our own farm. But gas tears, we'll get into that. We'll figure out a way to do that. I did do some cosmetics to the blood altar here. You can see I have carpenter blocks. Is there a creeper in here? I hate creepers. Oh, it's the goblin. Creepers destroy. There's a creeper over there. They love to destroy everything. So we got these creeper blocks are actually chisel. I don't have anything to. Oh yeah, we can do this. Go ahead and break that. These are chisel marble. Using the chisel mod, I made the marble from the mining, and just put it in like that. Like I said, the carpenter blocks take most mod blocks, and they look really nice when you do this. So I did that for this, so now we can just walk right on up, no more jumping, and we'll have a ring of runes here. I did make some sacrifice runes, 3 of them. We can support 4 on a tier 2 altar. These corner ones cannot be upgraded to upgrade runes until you get tier 3 complete. So we're going to have to work on that. We'll work on that over time. That takes a lot of life points, and that would be a lot of sitting here sacrificing our own health, or even getting mobs over here to sacrifice. It will take a little while. So we'll work on it eventually, though. Let's go ahead and take the life points that are in it, though, and put it on our orb, so we can do some alchemical chemistry. Not actually sure what kind of potions we want at the moment. Perhaps I'll make a fire resist potion to start. Yeah, give me that. That'll be enough. See, here they come. Creepers come. Here they come. We are going to sacrifice you to ourselves. Thank you for the gunpowder. I hate creepers. Alright, so let's get inside here. We are going to get inside and make our chemistry set. My little chemist. There we go. We got our brewing stand. That's not what we need. Obsidian. This, and you can see the recipe here. Just your blood orb and 2 obsidian and the brewing stand. Put those here. Put that here. Here's our orb. And we have our little chemistry set. Let's put this on its own crafting table. I want another crafting table over here. We'll put it down. That looks better. Much better than sitting on the chest. We can take our orb and we'll throw it there. Creating potions, we're going to need a potion flask. And this is not the recipe we want. This is the recipe we want. It's going to take 2,000 life points in a glass bottle. We got a glass bottle off of killing a witch earlier, so we'll go ahead and take that one. And this chest actually has some things for blood magic already. These are actually fairly in-depth to create. You need the weak binding agents and then some reagents to create your standard binding agent. But we got some of these from that chest at the dungeon that was across our island. We got some of these power crystals. This increases the strength of the things that you put in. But let's go ahead and head up here. See, full inventory. I should probably clear it out, but we're almost done here, so let's go ahead and just finish this. Hopefully we got 2,000 life points in here. If not, we got our knife. Not quite enough. There we go, 2,000 life points. Throw the bottle in. We got this hopper here, so you can actually put stuff in here and it'll feed it into the altar. I haven't hooked up anything to take it out of the altar yet. We'll get to that when we start doing mass items in the altar. Right now though, we got what we need. There we go. Potion flask. This is what you need for blood magic alchemy. As you can see, this thing gets 8 uses compared to a normal potion's 1 use. And when this is used up, when this hits 0 of 8, it doesn't go away. We can actually refill these. So the potions are better in pretty much every way with blood magic. So we have our flask, and we need to decide what we're going to put in. I would have loved to have made a regen potion, but we have no tears. So this one we'll go ahead and turn into a fire resist potion. Now we got our blood orb in there, and we have the magma cream, we have the flask. We need to use a binding agent. We can use a standard one. How difficult is it to make the normal one? 2 catalysts and a piece of clay. Let's go ahead and make a normal one first. Catalysts aren't too difficult to make. Catalysts are 2 redstone, a gunpowder, a glowstone, and some sugar. So let's make 2 of those. There's 1 of the gunpowder, there's 2 of the glowstone. We need 4 redstone. We're going to need another gunpowder. We're going to have to come out here and grab some sugarcane. 2 sugarcane. Yeah, let's close the door on my own face. That always works. There we go. So now those catalysts go. That's going to take life points from our system. We have 4,000. You can see it's going down. But we have enough for this. There we go, 2 catalysts. So we got our 2 catalysts. We need a piece of clay. We'll just use a simple binding agent. The standard binding agents have a greater chance of working for putting multiple effects on a potion. So if we were going to add a second effect to this potion, then we would definitely want to use the standard. But this one should be okay for 1 effect. You can see it's working. We should have, there we go. Did it work? Yeah, 2 minutes of fire resistance. and we have 8 uses on it. So now when we go into the Nether, we don't have to fear the lava. So I think that is going to do it for this episode. I'm going to take a look, see how long this has been. It's probably pretty close to being done, though. Perhaps between this episode, I will find us some Nether wort, and maybe we'll get that cakey Murs flower. We'll get that cake flower in, so we can start getting some more mana, and then probably start working on witchery. Actually, I'd love to take a look at that. I've never actually played with witchery, so we can learn together. And I think that will be all for now. See you next time.